It is my pleasure to welcome His Excellency Mr. Rishi Sunak, Prime Minister of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. Your Excellency, you have the floor.
As we conclude the first global stocktake, we must be brutally honest. Although we've made great progress together, the world is just not moving fast enough. Climate science shows that we're off track, and climate politics is close to breaking point, because the gap between pledges and delivery is undermining credibility. While we make new commitments here, major emitters must dramatically accelerate delivery of what they've already promised. We all need to do more. And we must address the disconnect between lofty rhetoric on stages like this and the reality of people's lives around the world. And the way to do that is by delivering a truly just transition. Let me be clear, the United Kingdom is totally committed to net zero, the Paris Agreement, and to keeping 1.5 alive. That's why we've decarbonised faster than any other major economy. Our 2030 target means the deepest cuts of any major emitter, and we're determined to deliver. But instead of putting more pressure on working people, we're choosing a pragmatic new approach. We're ramping up renewables and embracing the opportunities of technology and green industry, because we've shown that you can cut emissions while growing the economy and creating jobs. Now, those facing the worst impacts of climate change are desperate for the world to do more. So we're also working to deliver a just transition globally, and that means more support for those most in need. The UK is already one of the largest global climate donors, and we're tripling our adaptation finance. I've announced a further £1.6 billion for the Green Climate Fund, the UK's biggest single international climate commitment. And today, we've gone further with an additional £1.6 billion of support for clean energy and innovation, and to deliver on the historic Glasgow Forest deal, because we can't get to net zero without nature. This also includes up to £60 million for loss and damage, £40 million of which is for the new fund. And to succeed, the fund must be open to all sources of support. And because the UK is a world-leading green finance centre, we're also helping to unlock trillions in private finance to meet this need and keep 1.5 degrees within reach. I believe we can deliver here in Dubai, but we've got to work together. The debate is too divided. Developed versus developing, ambition on mitigation versus finance for transition and adaptation. The truth is simple. We need both. In place of division, we need ambitious collective action, like we promised in Paris and Glasgow. That's how we'll get back on track, by bringing everyone with us. Because a truly just transition leaves absolutely no one behind. Thank you.
I thank you, Your Excellency.